I donate sometimes too, man. But like even beyond donating, just giving somebody the intangible gift of inspiration, man. Like just inspiring somebody to do something goes way further than any amount of money.
Mm-hmm. So where did that come from? Was that something that came from you early on, or you started after you got involved, or what?
Man, it's just something that I feel like I should do. You know what I'm saying? It just feels right. You know what I mean? And it ain't something that, you know, I feel like more people should do it, definitely, but you know, you gotta be in the right place to do it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You gotta be in the right place in your heart to really do it and it be impactful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at the partnership with Get Schooled Break the Mold video contest, man. Talk about that.
Yo, it's funny, man. Like, you know, coming to school, like, it's so crazy when I'm at high schools and I see how young these kids look, and I was like, dang, I feel like I just left high school. Like, was I really that young?
Yes, you were.
But it just fly by, man. But like, when you think about it and put it in perspective, like, the 4 years from when I came into high school and left felt way longer than the past 4 years.
Right.
When I put out my first album to now, you know, now I'm on my fourth album. I put out my first album 4 years ago, you know, so it's like, you know, I'm just moving on with it, man.
Okay, so another thing I'm looking at is the Children's Cancer Association, what is it, My Music RX program?
Yeah, you know, I go to children's hospitals, man, say what's up to the kids, you know, take pictures with them, take selfies, ask them how they feeling, you know, leave them in good spirits, man, just try to make everybody feel good.
Okay, well, we appreciate that, man. Most definitely. Yeah. Now let's talk about the music, man. What's going on with the music, man? Give us the rundown.
You know, man, I'm on my fourth album, man. We just put out the song with Trey Songz, Not For Long.
Love that.
The Panty Moisturizer. And it's just doing great things, man. It's getting good feedback off this record. So.
Oh yeah. We played here at KYS and the vibe. It's like you kind of went back with it, took back to the dance vibe. Yeah, man. Kind of missing that.
People drinking their two-step.
Right. So what made you do that?
Man, I mean, good music, man. Like, you know, it ain't really no formula to what I do, man. I just like good music. You know, I don't follow no trend or no formula or nothing. I just go with what I feel. Whatever I feel like doing, sometimes it may be a little bit closer to the trend. Sometimes it may be all the way left, but I'm going to do what I feel like doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just know when I heard it, man, my hands went up. I was like, hey, we about to dance now.
It's ear candy.
Okay. Tonight at the Fillmore. Yep. You're performing live.
Tonight at the Fillmore.
Talk about the show.
Man, the show gonna be a party. Look, this is the last night too, so we turn up on the last night usually every tour. And if you haven't met Kevin Gates or you haven't been in Kevin Gates' presence, you need to come check him out. Man, he's dope. You'll never meet a person like him. And just seeing the two dynamics, man, it's a dope show, you know. So we here tonight at the Fillmore, the No Genre Tour. Make sure y'all come out and check it out.
Okay. Also want to ask you about what's going on in our country in regards to Ferguson, Missouri. I know you saw that the guy got indicted, man. You got any thoughts and feelings about that?
I mean, it's really sad, man. You know, it really is sad, and I think, you know, the face of the beast has definitely shown itself. If not anything, I think a lot of people are waking up to the nature of you know, the powers that be in this country. So, you know, I hope that this will inspire people to make change and to realize our true power, to see how the entire world, like people in Hong Kong protesting, 170 protests happened yesterday, you know, Toronto, you know what I mean, like just all over the world, man. And like, you know, I think it's hit a critical mass to where, you know, people just want equality, you know what I mean, and it's like now people are really ready for it. People are ready to digest some information and find out more about how everything works, how laws get passed, how, you know, how people get caught in the positions of power. You know what I mean? It's starting to really hit that mass consciousness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very important stuff right there, because it seems like, you know, things happen and they die down, we forget about it, then something else happened, then we back again trying to, you know, moving real slow and moving real fast at the same time. At least that's the way it appears to me. I also want to ask you this in regards to millennials. There's a group of young people that have a lot of power, You know, they have a lot of power, and yet they don't understand the civil rights movement and what happened before, and they don't connect it to what we're seeing today with the Trayvon Martins or with the situation with the Mike Brown. How, in your mind, how do we attract these young people that don't know a lot about the Dr. Kings and these people in the past so they can move forward, you know, along with our struggle?
I mean, you know, it's really difficult, man. Trying to, you know, I mean, this is something that I ask myself every day. Like, everything about this too. Like, just looking at, like for example, the other day I was just with some young kids. I was asking them, "Look, yo, do you know, like, you know, Macho Man, you know, step into a Slim Jim?" And they like, "No." I'm like, "What?
They don't know who Macho is.
You don't know Macho what?" So it's like, man, it's really a gap. You know what I'm saying?
How do we get over that, man?
I don't know, man. And it's like, you know, it's not gonna be the same thing. Like, the things that I grew up on, it's not gonna be the same things for them, you know. And so it's like you have to translate it, you know. But it's like, how do you do that? I mean, that's something that we all. I mean, Kanye even asked the questions. It's like, how do you undo, you know, how do you undo what has been conditioned and just, you know, imposed on us for so long? Like, how do you right the wrongs? You know what I mean? Like, teachers, how do you get through to the students? And it's like, when you talk to certain people who understand it and they get it, they already get it. We trying to reach the people who don't get it,
right,
and who asleep. It's like, how do you wake them up? You know what I mean? That's the challenge.
Yes, indeed, it is. But I think that the hip-hop community is part of the answer, man.
Exactly.
You are part of the answer, and what you're doing right here is definitely part of the answer,
right
too,
on.
man. We appreciate that.